can't believe you did My Love by Ciara. And one time Lil Wayne had a session. This is prime Lil Wayne. And then he had a session with the franchise boys.
Crazy.
So they all in there, you know, he up in my white tee. I was holding me back.
What?
I didn't know myself.
Well, yeah, of course.
I didn't know myself, so I didn't know how to even
advocate for yourself.
Yeah, and I think I had a fear of communication. So and rolling.
Welcome to Heaven on Earth with Angel Haze. We got my boy Troy NōKA here. We're gonna talk about his new album. It's called Ripples. I got a couple questions for you, my boy. You ready to answer?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I just listened to the album. Phenomenal as always. Been a fan for a long time. I noticed that you use a lot of different voices on the record.
Yeah.
How do you decide that when you approach making a track? What voice?
I think I was just really just letting it flow. Like when I create, I don't think at all. Like I just channel. Like literally not having any thoughts. I just let it come out. And I'll refine it later, do edits later, like after I got everything out. Like after I did all the scribbling, then I'll edit it. But later I did realize there's different voices. Like I'm like, there's a father voice, there's a mentor voice, there's a, you know.
Wow, nigga.
Yeah, all these different characters in there, different parts of me. So later I realized those different voices, but in real time I didn't even realize I was doing that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if people know about like you as a producer. So I think I want you to like talk about some of the people you work with.
Okay.
And how that's affected how you work with yourself.
Okay.
Whether it's enhanced it, what has changed, etc.
Okay. Yeah, working with people is something I'm super grateful for, especially people like yourself, legendary talent, one of the greatest artists on the planet, I believe, Angel Haze, hands down. Like the dexterity, vocally, lyrically, there's levels. And I don't know too many people that can storytell and deliver like she can, so definitely been a gift being able to work with you and learn from you as well. Like I definitely feel like I picked up like lyrics being more vulnerable, you know, like in records. But some other people I've worked with have been well, most recently Shakira, on her latest album. Me and my boy Yeti Beast did Cohete with some other producers on there too. So shout out to them. And then we did the remix for Break Your Soul, Beyonce and Madonna.
Nice.
That was cool. I found a Madonna sample and thought to throw that in there. Then Doja Cat. You know, me and Doja did Moo, her breakout viral. You know,
So crazy. Changing the world.
Man, shout out to Doja. Very proud, she's doing her thing. And then Frank Ocean. Yeah, Nostalgia Ultra. Yeah, did so much great stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to even speak on that icon. Yeah, Backstreet Boys.
That's crazy, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me and my boy Brian Kennedy did some stuff for the Backstreet Boys.
Ciara.
It's kind of a cheesy song though, the Masquerade. But yeah, Ciara.
Yeah, people did my album, nigga.
People hit me up about that. They were like, yo, I can't believe you did My Love by Ciara.
Nigga, you know how much I used to play that song when I was a kid? Nah, emo. Crying like a soldier.
Hey!
Hey. That's hard. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was me in my zone, T-Wiz zone.
Like young
me, 19 or 20 years old.
So crazy, dog.
On a beat machine, obsessed. Anytime I'm not working at Radio Shack, I'm making beats. My drum machine, MV8000 by Roland. I still use it. Used it all over this album. Especially you can hear it in the song Focus or Fade.
Yeah.
Like just the swing on the drums. It wouldn't be like that without the beat machine.
Was it the little MPK joint you left at my house?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I learned to use it. Troy left that joint for like a couple months. I was in that. I was like, yo, this is crazy. What the heck? But yeah, how do you feel like working with all these different people? Because it's like there's Shakira is so different from Frank. Frank is so different from Doja. Doja is so different from me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, you make a lot of stuff that for everybody, well, none of it sounds the same. Like you're not confusing any of our voices.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you have to know the palette of the voice. You have to know how to build around the voice. How does that bring you to your voice in your own work? Like all of the work that you've done with other artists.
I think I've always wanted to be a creator, sonic curator that was versatile. And so I intentionally studied under pop producers and tapping in with the artists, getting their vision and being able to execute that vision is important to me. And I love doing that. Like I love bringing that, helping them bring that to life, you know? Like in their art probably is bled into my art as well. And yeah, it's a blessing. It's a blessing, especially if you can see it that way and be humble enough to like just accept like that you learning from people as well. You know what I'm saying? I could definitely say working closely with Dom Kennedy too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, from engineering to producing, just hearing a person rap and understanding like them living their truth kind of helps you see like, all right, like, am I aligned with my truth or am I not? You know, and what that sounds like, seeing what it sounds like and how natural that should look. I've definitely learned a lot from everybody.
Who are your influences?
Influences?
Like, for both music and production, depending on which one goes. Go first.
Music influences and production. Okay, production wise, I love Timbaland coming up, love Pharrell coming up, love Teddy Riley. I Missy that era.
Missy is great as a producer.
I'm saying that shaped me. Kanye, definitely.
Yep.
You know, those were like the guy, Rodney Jerkins. I don't hear people talk about him that much. Like, yo, Rodney Jerkins is, I'm not even gonna call him the GOAT because he's just one of the greatest producers, period. Don't even call him an R&B producer, but a lot of people just line him up with Brandy because he did so much great work with Brandy. But Rodney Jerkins on the keys, the music, the sonics.
Oh shit.
Yeah, crazy. So that would be my list of influences. I feel like just coming up, people that inspire me to be like, I want to produce, you know? Rodney Jerkins, Teddy Riley, Timbaland, Pharrell, Kanye, Dr. Dre.
I'm trying to keep my reactions.
Yeah.
Nah.
I'm saying, I'm sure there's more, you know what I'm saying? But those are the ones that just like stuck out like easily. But that's because high school is such a, aged the fuck out of myself, but high school is such a influential, you know, time period.
Yeah.
That was like my high school
soundtrack.
Soundtrack and shit like that. But there's definitely way more people because I'm leaving out like you know, the Dungeon Family, all Outkast producers. I listen to Outkast so much, but to go to the artists, Outkast, Tupac, Lauryn Hill,
of course,
Jay-Z, Kanye.
Yeah.
Probably on the more like alternative side, I like Prince. You know, can't leave Michael out, but Stevie Wonder is my number one. That's my favorite artist of all time, Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go on and on about that. Like that's enough people. Like y'all. y'all
drops the scroll. I ain't getting none of you niggas down there. Hold up. You made this in over a week, so talk about some of the things and the moments that led up to you making this record.
Some of the themes making a record, I ain't gonna front. It was like, this is gross, but it was like throwing up. Like I had all these songs kind of just like built up that I didn't know when I was gonna record them. My wife went to Hawaii. I had a week to myself at the house. I was like, oh, it's on. So I just went in there, and every song I made, I didn't intentionally say I was gonna keep it. I thought I was gonna do 30 songs.
30 songs a week?
That's what I thought I was gonna do. You know how in your head, you're like, I'm gonna do this.
I never thought that, nigga.
In my head, I'm like, I'm gonna do 5 songs a day. I'm actually hella extreme though. I'm like, oh, I'm vegan for a month. Like, I'm like, that's not gonna I'm hella extreme, like, just so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do 30 songs. But really, what happened was I'll do like 2.
Yeah.
I'll do like 2 a day. And everything was a keeper though, because it was already in my head, and I already got a lot I want to express. And since I'm family focused right now, taking care of my family is my main priority. I don't get as much time as I'm used to having when I'm creating. I'm used to 16 hours a day. I'm used to living music. Like, I am music, so I'm feeling like I would do that all day as my norm.
Yeah.
I don't live that life no more. So I have to.
He's a daddy now.
Yeah, I gotta accept that. So, but when I get that window, I'm mindful of that. So I went in, did the whole thing in a week. I was moving so fast, I didn't record most of it, but maybe 3 songs I caught on camera, me making it like in an hour. I'd be like, boom, there's a song. You know, the beat like in 20 minutes. Yeah.
You talk a lot about family and legacy. You just did. Has that changed how you approach your music at all? How you approach your work as a producer? Overall.
Yes, I think I'm thinking legacy with every move now. If it doesn't align with legacy, I'm not gonna do it unless it's just love.
Yeah.
Unless I'm just showing love. But yeah, so every move I'm making these days has got to be a legacy move. Me dropping an album, that's a catalog legacy move.
Yeah.
If I produce something, it needs to be something that aligns with, that's gonna pay some great royalties, or I'm not gonna just be out here just doing stuff. And then outside of that, it needs to be on my label. I got a new label right now. It's called Art Before Business. It's a 50-50 partnership with artists. We do 1 album, and if you want to do another album after that, great. But, whatever we make, it stays with the company forever, my 50, and you got your 50, and I do everything in my power to help you go to the top. Relationships, producing, mixing, videos, promo, admin, everything you could possibly need. And the main criteria is you gotta have your own label. So off top, starting with me, you need to get an LLC, and we're gonna start your label, because your label is gonna be a partner with my label. So you're gonna come in, wherever you at, and you're gonna leave leveled up.
You ain't gonna get that at Death Row. You ain't gonna get that. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what.
Come on over to ABV.
Come on over here.
You don't want your execs dancing in your videos. Like, no, I'm just playing. Yeah. Go ahead and say that.
That part though, but that's where all of that aligns with legacy moves. So everything I'm doing now, it needs to be a legacy move.
Yeah. All right. Tell me a little bit more about your musical education, like in your evolution, because you said you were working at Radio Shack and you were just making beats in your spare time. So you learn alone or?
Yeah, I self-taught everything.
Crazy.
You know what? I used to be on punishment all the time as a kid in high school. I had a strict stepdad. I love my stepdad. He's great. I'm glad that happened, because it kind of, helped shape some things about me in a good way. Made me a hard worker. But he'll see a C on the report card. Be like, you on punishment for 3 months. I'll be like, oh shit, 3 months, damn. All my friends are like, oh yeah, Dixon, I you upstairs. I'm like, oh man, you fucked up. But
they gotta look out the window.
You have to look out the window. I'll jump out the window to go hang with the homies and stuff. But basically, all that time in the room, I was making beats on the PlayStation.
You can make beats on the PlayStation?
Oh yeah, that's how I started.
What the fuck, which one, the gray one?
The gray one, yeah. Music. It was a game called Music Generator, MTV Music Generator, and I'll just get on there and make beats. And then we'll take the beats and rap on them on the computer and shit.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and then I'll rent out the local youth center get some chaperones that was too young, and then pass out flyers at school, make some T-shirts. We had a little crew called Play Like.
Nigga was hustling.
Yeah, and I throw a lock in and we have a party.
A lock in?
Yeah.
Wow, that shit sound like house party, dog. That sound fun.
It was like a kid's house party. You couldn't leave till like the next morning.
Damn.
Like it was crazy. But that fueled that passion. So then I'm saying even before that, when I was like 8, I was talking about I'm gonna do music, and then. But around that age, I'm like, I'm gonna go to LA. So I'm like, I was already thinking like that in high school, and then, then when I moved out here, I didn't know how to play piano at all. I moved out here when I was 18. I couldn't play a lick of piano, and then I just taught myself listening to the radio. I'll copy what I hear, hang around musicians.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
my boy Brian Kennedy was nice on the keys. Being around him, so just being around musicians and wanting to learn, I think did it.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then just producing and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd already been producing on the game, so as soon as I got in front of like Pro Tools and stuff like that, it's pretty much the same thing. It's not as complicated as you think.
But how does your spiritual experience activate itself in your music? Earlier you said that you felt like you channeled. So do you think that you're guided by something that's outside of yourself, other than yourself? Sometimes?
That's a deep question.
Is it?
That's
Come on over here, you're gonna get some questions you ain't never been asked before, nigga.
Yeah, that's next level. I don't even know how to answer that. Like, but you're basically asking like, how does the spiritual side play into the music?
Well, yeah, because you just said when you go make music, you don't try to think about nothing. I feel like sometimes when I make music, it's prophetic in a way. Like some of it is me talking to me from somewhere so far away that when I get there, I'll be like, oh my God, it's so bogus, dog. I already knew this was gonna happen. Like, you know what I mean? So sometimes I feel like music is a spiritual experience. And you said you channel, so I'm like, you be channeling? Like, what you be channeling?
No, but not channel orange. No. But like what you're saying is like that's dope. Like you're saying you will hear ideas and like things that you feel like you need to say ahead of time, and then you'll go to the studio.
No, sometimes it just happens when I'm in the booth. Like sometimes I'll go in on something and like I got a song where like I just freestyled the whole shit.
Yeah.
And then by the time I sat down to listen, I was like, oh, I'm talking to me. This lame. You know what I mean? Like it's
like you're speaking to yourself.
Yeah, it's something else though. You know what I mean? At least I feel that way. I feel like it's something different than me because I can't see myself from all angles.
Ooh.
But sometimes I'll hit like I just hit like a 10-year anniversary on one of my records, and I'm like, I listened to it and I'm like, bruh, like I knew I was gone. Like something in that album told me it was time for me to go back to myself. Like I called it Back to the Woods.
Yeah.
And I've gone through 8 years of just like wilderness.
Yeah.
And like, wow, this makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, so I find that spiritually significant.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? So
that's dope.
If you channeling, if you going in the booth and you like Lil Wayne, he don't bring no pen, no paper in there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's funny.
But if you're channeling something, then it's just coming through you, right?
Yeah.
So from where?
Hey, I don't want to run the top of your answer. What you just said is beautiful.
You should just do the, and then you just put my voice in a deeper tone, like
Hey, I got a funny Lil Wayne story though.
What?
So I used to engineer at Tyrese Studio. It's in the $100 building in Edmonds Tower. And one time Lil Wayne had a session. This is prime Lil Wayne. And then he had a session with the Franchise Boys.
Crazy.
So they all in there, you up in my white tee. Yeah, but look, check it out. Everybody in there all like, Wayne, this is prime Wayne. They just all watching and stuff like that. And Wayne is literally, I seen him with my own eyes. He did not write a lick. He just in there like,
We did baby for free writing.
when he would punch in though. So it wasn't just a freestyle. He he was probably one of the earliest people I seen. What people do now, Wayne was doing in 2004.
Damn.
He was on the, like, you know, say a line like, I'm hotter than Frisk grease. You know?
Alphabet bitches. Damn, that's actually when I found Lil Wayne, like something around that time. Like,
yeah. So he was popping in, just legendary aura. And then this is the part of the story that's like, oh, okay, it's a story. Everybody in there, right? And Lil Wayne go, hey, can I light this? He's polite enough to ask. And I was like, oh yeah, you can smoke in here, you know. He was like, aight. Smoked it up. Then that was like green light. Everybody started smoking. Like everybody in the room started smoking.
It was a hot box.
Yeah, when nobody wasn't gonna smoke if he didn't ask.
Hey, that nigga smoking right there too.
That story.
That story, it's gonna be the burn one for that.
That story.
Hey, nah, that was crazy though.
Oh, okay. My last question is, and then you can tell me if you want me to ask you something different.
I'm sure.
But you said something earlier about translating emotion into sound. Talk about that.
Translating emotion into sound. I feel like, yeah, that's part of who I am. I'm a builder. I'm an architect. I'm a sonic curator, and that's part of just I feel like what I do with art and just with in any capacity. Like I like to build things, and like if I'm going through something, I want to build that sonically.
Yeah.
You know, I want to build what that is, and like there's a song on the album called "Where It Begins," and that's what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm having all of these new experiences. Like I'm studying cybersecurity right now, gonna be, you know, integrating tech and music in the future. But I've found a soundscape that fits. I feel like the feelings like tech sounds, like cyber sounds like, you know.
Yeah, that cyber Johnny, that was tight.
Yeah, so that you know, that might evolve into its own sound, like, you know, with future projects. But I think that's an example of just like building a sonic, you know, soundscape of an emotion. Like I'm feeling this, but then I can turn it into a sound.
What are your 3 favorite songs off the album?
My 3 favorite songs off the album, Focus or Fade, because of the piano. And, you know, I rap and play piano. I'm on my rap Stevie Wonder. Been doing that forever, since like, I don't know, like 2010. I low-key think some people have seen me do that and probably adapted that to their stuff too. Like,
said you biting, nigga.
No, I'm not biting, but people might have seen it and got inspired. Like, oh, that's tight. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they did.
You did do that piano rap album.
Yeah, well, I've been on that forever, but that's one of my favorite ones. And then what else? Focus Fade. I like 2050 because it's on some future stuff. I think it's like a fun. I feel like the video would be crazy. Like if I had $1 million Hype Williams budget, that fool would go crazy with the, you know, 100,000 drones. Like, oh yeah, it would be crazy. In the woods, like on some Matrix shit. You know, in the Matrix, like I like running the woods.
I know that.
Well, not the first Matrix, but eventually they end up like, you know, hiding away and stuff like that. Talking about Zion and all that. But it's like that concept is like that. You know what I'm saying? That 2050 one. So I like 2050 Focus or Fade, and then I like You Don't Want to Ever Be a Single, Two for Love.
Oh yeah, that was my like top fave. That is so beautiful.
It's a mature song. I feel like we don't get too many like mature love songs. Mostly it's like, you know, selling dope fucking bitches.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like that's a cool mature song.
And it's got mad layers to it. You singing, you rapping. It's like a little cool sample in there. It's just like, it feels good on the skin. It feels good in the body.
Yes. But
is there anything you want me to ask you?
No, I just want it to be natural, no pressure, just whatever happened on it, no pressure.
I don't even know what that's gonna look like to do. Just chop it. I don't remember what I asked you.
I think it's gonna be dope.
Oh, have you at any point in your career have you felt like an underdog?
I still feel like an underdog. I feel like I still feel like an underdog. I feel like I'm like, oh, I gotta prove something, nothing like that. I don't feel like that. I just feel like I'm one of the, like, I know I'm talented, and I know I'm dope, and I know I deserve to shine. And I think that, I don't think I've seen a full played out version of what I thought it would look like in my head. So I'm still making music, and I'm inspired, and that keeps me going, because I'm like, I can do it still. Like, there's nothing that can stop me from doing that except myself. If I stop making music or something, which is not gonna happen, so I'm gonna just keep going till I'm on the stadium, like, oh, doing the songs, going crazy, and I'm like, this is what I've seen, like, great, I did it, this is amazing. And then for me, I want to do that and keep doing that, but I want to scale it and just do that, help as many artists as I can fulfill their dream. That's one of my dreams, is also to help as many artists as I can fulfill their dream, because I think God blessed me with a lot of different talents, I think at a high level, like for mixing and producing and musicianship and stuff like that. So I'm like, I know God didn't give me all this talent to just like keep it to myself. That'll be a crime. So I'm like,
hell yeah.
I need to really do my thing for myself too, just to prove to myself and enjoy that vision that I have, and then also go in with as many people as possible, that align, go crazy. Like, we need to do an album together. What are you saying?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, might as well. Damn, I was gonna say something. Peace, bitch.
Peace, bitches. Broomstick, bitch.
Yo, wait.
Hold on, don't forget. This is the newest podcast
Ah.
by Days. This is next level art talk.
This is let's record a video, a time capsule for the future.
Bodies, paintings.
This is the day that the underdogs choose to become kings.
Woo!
Okay.
Poetic. The most poetic.
Mark this day, the 20th of October, 2025.
Officially, we're the 21st on Tuesday.
21st on a Tuesday.
1:30 in LA. Time.
1:30 in LA. That's a timestamp breaker.
There you go. 1:30 in LA.
That says it all.
1:30 in LA.
Used to be a king, man. You got it, dog. Crazy as shit. Like, honestly, watching you elevate, like, listening to the music as it grows, seeing you as you grow, because, like, I realized when we met, you were, like, really introverted. So, like, watching you break free of, like, all of the things that have, like, I feel like caged you, or maybe you felt like have hindered you.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that is the stage you're walking into. You know what I mean? And, like, helping as many people as you fucking can with your work, and the people, not the people who deserve it, but the people you're called to help.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like, I only asked you if you thought you was an underdog because you said something about the underdogs. I feel like you're a big dog, nigga. Bark, proof. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I feel that. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, I feel that about you, though. I feel anytime you ask me about anything or to do anything, I feel called, like a real spiritual calling to do it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like that's
I was gonna say
that one time, like, I gotta come, I feel like I gotta come set your studio up.
Oh, yeah. Now it's just like, don't bring it over here. I want that. Look at that shit. Still unset.
No, we're gonna get that up.
Still nothing going.
We're gonna get that up.
Hey, I was gonna say though, we got a lot of similarities in the journey and shit. Like, I feel like when I first started writing music, cause I was in a cult. I wrote my first song when I was like 7 in the bathroom, and I was like, oh, this shit good. You know what I mean? Like, and then I used to tell my mom that I was gonna grow up, be really famous, move to LA, and never speak to them niggas again. Like, for real, like on some real shit. Like, I spent my whole life like planning ahead.
Yeah.
I feel like that is a mark of somebody who knows and who has something to give, is that you see the vision long before it comes to pass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the act of fruition is getting to the thing. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what I feel like I've been doing at least, and what you've been doing. But you get sideswept. Niggas can't really have a good heart in this shit and torpedo.
Yeah.
You kind of gotta build your own world. So
Yeah.
I'm seeing you do that now, and I feel like it's a thing you should be really fucking proud of.
Yeah.
Nigga bought a house, nigga got a baby. This nigga's come on, man.
Yeah, that's what the album is called Ripple, because it's about choices, your choices and where it takes you.
Yeah.
Every choice ripples and affects your life, like, you know, across your life.
That is a better title than fucking Don't Touch the Water, because it has more meaning to it. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I didn't even think about
Just
that.
one word, Ripple, Thriller,
Thriller.
Blueprint, Revelation. One word.
More words we
That
get.
nigga got real autistic. Ripple, Thriller,
Yeah.
graduation.
No, there
B-Day.
there was one thing you said. What else was I saying? You was just saying, nah, you know what I felt like it was that was holding me back?
What?
I didn't know myself.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I didn't know myself, so I didn't know how to even.
Advocate for yourself.
Yeah, and I think I had a fear of communication, so I didn't know how to speak up because I was like,
What if I lose the opportunity?
Yeah. And I had ADD as a kid, so I was like taking, Ritalin and stuff like that.
Yep, see? I knew it was one of them neurodivergencies.
Yeah, so I'm saying,
Out.
after a while, you be like, dang, maybe I need to be the calm me instead of the like real excited, enthusiastic me, and I put my energy into a box. And I when I see people, I just pull the box out and be like this, and I'll sit back. And everybody just get the box.
Gotta break that goddamn box.
Yeah, so now I'm breaking the box just because I'm just, like you said, I'm building my own world, and I'm just coming into like, I know who I am. I know what I will and want to do. I know what, if I say something, I'm gonna do it. I know I'm a stand-up person. When I look in the mirror, I'm like, you a good dude, man.
Yeah.
You a solid person. Like, and that is so strong and real because I live that every day that I'm just like, I know who I am. Can't nobody tell me shit. I know if I hear somebody feeling with some shit that I say now, I know how to talk and just
That's crazy.
make it right.
I missed one question, and it was, what has your journey taught you about your voice? Look at you, just over here answering it. No fucking, no. No question.
No question that. Hey, we aligned.
Yeah, dog.
An aligned moment. Like, this was supposed to happen. That's why I came here instead of staying, punch the album. Because I was like, it's more important that I
That's crazy.
pull up here.
Yeah, get your shit off.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't know, dog. I feel like one of the things that I think is just like crazy to see is another person unchaining themselves. Like, we talked a little bit earlier about how, like, the synchronicity of being isolated and then having to reclaim the things that have been lost, not to just fire but to win, and fucking self-doubt and all of the other fragilities that life have to offer. I think at the end of the day, it takes a really strong person to sit down and be alone with themselves, to stare in the mirror, and to create their own world. We work in an industry that will crush all of the fucking wild, good, fucking, even brave and courageous things that you thought were yours to own. So when you go back out and you retrieve those pieces,
Oh, yeah.
and you build that world, you should be hella proud.
Yeah,
You should
super
be
proud.
swimming, joy, man.
Nah, I feel I'm swimming in joy, and on top of all of that, I give all glory to God, because that is the piece that gave me the strength, and that's the piece that I still depend on and lock into to even be able to have the strength to do that. And it's also part of that piece that, like, I go look in the mirror and be like, I know what it is, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, all glory to God. It did. Facts.
Facts.
Ripple.
Ripple.
Ripples.
Ripple.
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 That's on it.
No, just Ripple. I just said ripples.
No, you said that.
Ripples. Ripple.
Well, ripples, maybe because it's mad different changes.
Ripples.
Changes. Change.
Did I show you the artwork? Let me see the
Nah.
artwork. That was 40 minutes.
Damn, you got a good little interview. Most
Yeah,
niggas
yeah,
can't
that
get me
was
to
good.
talk this long for it.
We really tight. Like,
Not because it was gonna be a conversation. That was a player we really get a conversation with.
Yeah, I'm like, most niggas do not get
Both
paid.
y'all in, yeah, 'cause I don't know if we've been off of it.
That's tough. Who
Yeah.
is that, your babies?
Yeah, this is the
That's hard. That got like Nirvana vibes to it.
which one better?
Damn, I don't know, dude. That one's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it got a don't touch the water vibe to it. That one's better because it's got your
Rebel.
yeah.